Bob, we're finishing off a hot work week for sure.
Right, and a dry one. I mean, it was
very
unusually dry.
yeah.
Considering what we had last week, and this is normally the afternoon and evening thunderstorm pattern. You can set your watch to it, but it hasn't been happening this week. Not to worry, the rain will be back, but not so much the watch timing of it. We'll let you know about that in just a minute. Casey Key webcam. Actually, this is Sarasota Bay. This is a Van Wezel webcam showing a lot of clear skies today, a lot of sunshine, a lot of boaters out there enjoying calm seas, but the seas will pick up too. So boaters, keep this in mind. A little bit of a breeze, nothing too bad. You can still manage it, but seas will be a little higher than they have been. They're running around 2 feet throughout the day on Saturday, simply because of this right here. It's a cold front. And you don't normally see this. Maybe late September and October, you start to see these cold fronts slide down. But this front is all the way through the Carolinas now, stretching right through Georgia, all the way through Louisiana, and it continues to move to the south. Now, it's not going to go all the way through, unfortunately. I'd like to see that happen, considering the feels like temperatures are in the low to mid 90s right now. But it is going to pull up stationary to the north. That kind of disrupts and throws a monkey wrench in the whole situation as the high pressure gets bumped down to our south. We get the steady west to southwesterly wind flow, which brings some high humidity our way. And as far as that goes, right now, you can see nothing to show you on the rain. We had some showers on the east coast that blew up, and with that west wind, it carried most of the activity off into the Atlantic. Well, the atmosphere is starting to moisten up just a little bit more too. You can see this. It's not extremely moist at this point, but I think by late Sunday it'll be much more so, and showers and storms will be around. Now, some of the storms could produce some locally heavy rainfall. The ground can absorb quite a bit now because of this dry week we've had. But by Monday, Tuesday of next week, it could be a little different story. So we might see some problems with some localized flooding problems on some of the roadways there. 85 degrees, it feels like at 92, and the dew point temperature in the mid 70s. That's high. The pressure 2995. That's rising ever so slightly, but it's a lot lower than it has been all week long, indicating that the high has been bumped down to the south now due to that approaching front. The high today, 1 degree above average, and the low this morning was warm too at 77. One thing to note, with that west wind, temperatures will stay right around 80 degrees for overnight readings over the upcoming nights. 97, the record set back in 1927. Well, we could use the rain for the month. We're below average nearly 2.5 inches, and for the year now, we got a 4-inch deficit there. We could make that up pretty quickly, though, over the next several days. 81 degrees in Jacksonville, it's 78 in Orlando, 83 now in Miami, 84 in Key West. The hourly forecast for tomorrow, highs warming right around 90 degrees, but the more important story will be that index, that heat index that we've all heard about. That's what your body is really dealing with, not so much the actual ambient air temperature, but you factor in that temperature with the humidity, and it feels like about 100 to 105 degrees. Well, the futurecast showing not much overnight, maybe 1 or 2 lone showers there. We'll start to see some activity, though, in the late morning, early afternoon, and we'll see a mixture of sun and clouds throughout the day. Not a lot of rain anticipated tomorrow. Saturday looks to be okay. Sunday in the morning now, the models are indicating that we may not have a bad Sunday morning. A few showers will be around. I'll have to dodge those. And then by Sunday late afternoon, things start to pick up a bit. Showers and storms will be increasing in coverage. And as a series of disturbances move along that front, there's a better chance that we'll see some rainfall. But still, the story is this unusual cold front this far south at this time of year. Well, for boaters tomorrow, winds will be a little bit brisk. Not as strong as the, say, advisories are going, but we'll see seas running right around 2 feet with a moderate chop out there in the bays and inland waters. Water temperature now at 91 degrees. UV index will be 11, and the tides upcoming low at just a few minutes from now. Sunrise will be at 6:53. Tonight, partly cloudy, 20% chance for showers, warm, 79. And tomorrow, heat index 100, 30% chance for scattered storms, a high of 90. The extended forecast does call for a much better chance for showers and storms. I wouldn't cancel your tee times on Sunday, but I'd keep an eye on the weather, and it looks like big storms on Monday and Tuesday.